Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Yusef Scott, and I definitely appreciate you guys being here with me today. I want to thank each and every one of you near and far for taking time out of your day to just, watch my video and listen to what I have to say. So I want to thank you guys for being here, whether you're loyal subscribers, loyal viewers, whether you just found me for the first time. I want to thank you for being here with me right now. Now, you might be watching this video. Months after or days after I actually posted it to my YouTube channel. Regardless of when you're watching this video, I guarantee that the content that's provided in this video will definitely help you with your Forex training or trading rather. Now let me basically what this video is going to be about. I wanted to share something that I think will help a lot of people as they go through their journey of becoming a successful Forex trader. Now, unfortunately, in the Forex market, people who are starting out, they have misconceptions about what the Forex market really is. They tend to believe that, or some people tend to believe that, Forex is a scam. Some people, they happen to believe that you can get rich trading Forex, if you're trading certain ways. That might be true, but I'm going to break that down to you guys and help you guys better understand how to become a better Forex trader, because I do know that there are people who are not really sharing the full depth of how to become successful. All right, and hopefully my angle with this video will help you realize some of the common mistakes that you might be making in your Forex journey. All right, now something that I want you guys to understand is there are a lot of different ways that you could trade Forex, a lot of different ideas and perspectives on what you should do and what you should not do. All right, now I happen to be biased. I am a long-term trader, so I don't necessarily teach my students how to trade short-term. I don't have time to waste. I don't want people to waste their time learning something that could be easily, they can find themselves easily faked out. All right, so let me break that down to you. Now, one thing that I know is that there are a lot of people who trade on the smaller time frames. All right. Now, unfortunately, the smaller time frames, you have a lot more data or a lot more information or a lot more candles to look at to determine your bias of the market, whether up or down. In one day, if you're on a day candle, or if you're on a day chart, you have one day to look at. All right, and you base your next move off of that one day, or off of what's around, in the most recent price action. Now, how about this? How about if you're trading off of the minute chart, as some people train people to do? Not that it cannot be done, but there are so many people contacting me telling me that they are losing in the Forex trading. Their trades are they never find profit. Now, let me help you with that. If you're not taught the proper way of trading, yes, it can happen, right? If you're looking at the smaller time frames and you don't have enough room where the market can range or the market could move before reaching a level, then it doesn't matter what your trade is, what direction you go in, you might get faked out. Because for one, if you're putting in a short-term trade and you call yourself scalping, and if you do not know that this currency pair has a 6 pip spread, and you don't look at the chart with the eagle's eye enough to know that if I enter here, I have to go at least 6 pips before I reach profit. And if I'm trying to get at least 2 pips before I shut the trade, and you're talking 8 or 9 pips, where how possible is that? if you don't have a solid plan. All right, so I don't even talk about short-term trading with my students. We're strictly long-term. All right, we focus on the long term. Okay, now yes, you can trade short-term. When I say short-term inside of my group, inside of the So Darn Easy Forex movement, I'm talking about I'm talking about short-term as in trading for a day, not trading for a minute or a 5 minute or a 15 minute or a 30 minute or 1 hour. It's too much noise in those particular charts. On the 1 minute chart, you have 1,440 candles in one day. Try doing that for every day that you want to call or consider yourself a forex trader. Try looking at every day, looking at 1,440 candles. Now, of course, as you drop down and as you go up in time, 5 minutes, it's going to decrease, but you still have a lot of data to look at. And then there are a lot of different levels on those smaller time frames that you don't know what levels are rich. Why even toy around with that stuff when you can just see those? See, you can see the moves much more clearly on the higher time frames, and the profit potential is far better than that of the smaller time frames. So I want you guys to know this. If you are trading on the smaller time frame, and hopefully you're doing well, but if you're struggling on a smaller time frame, make sure that you're cognizant of the pip spread, because without you knowing, without you paying attention to the pip spread of your currency pair, you might not never find profit, especially if you're not using or applying the perfect entry. And just to let you guys know, if you're trading on a short term, why not trade on a pair that has a small pip spread? I mean, that way you're in the money much faster. Boom, boom, pop a trade over, boom, you're in the money. And then of course, if you're going to trade short term, just be smart about it. Consider the pip spread. All right, make sure you check the news. As a part of the So Darn Easy Forex movement, I have my own strategy behind getting into the market. That's what I teach my students. It's called the perfect entry strategy. If you're in the market of learning how to enter the market properly, then it might be worth your while to get acquainted with the So Darn Easy Forex movement, learn the perfect entry strategy so that you can be more confident in the market. The worst thing to do is to look at the chart, open up a trade and panic. When you build that confidence, the panic and fear, it weighs less on your heart. A lot of trading is mental. So it's time for you to get past all of the fear, get past all of the, feeling, I guess, the anxiety of trading. Trade calmly. Just sit back and, kind of see what's going on. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. I see that this, check it out for yourself, and then trade more confidently. Calm, have a nice calm with trading. You don't have to be all excited and, just be calm about it. Put your trade in with confidence, knowing you know where it's going to go. All right, so I welcome each and every one of you to the So Darn Easy Forex movement. If your vision, if you can't see beyond short-term trading, and you have this belief in your mind that you're going to make it rich off of short-term trading, then so be it. I'm not interested in those who are fixed on the short-term trading. The only way you're going to become successful with the short-term trading, you're going to have to watch the charts all day long. And 99% of everyone that I have inside of my movement, everyone that I come across to through text, email, phone, they're always complaining about, or they're always referencing the idea of hey, I don't want to sit behind a computer and trade all day. You want to have the luxury of being able to trade, a couple hours a day. You might look at your, you might be out and look at your phone and, oh, okay, my trade's still running good. Okay, it's look like it's stalling, whatever it is. You want to be comfortable with knowing that, hey, I don't have to sit and babysit my charts. If I had to do that all day long, if I had to babysit my charts all day long, I couldn't get anything done. It takes away from your quality of life. So once you learn how to get past that, because everyone goes through it. I started out, I was like a scalping king. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, I have a video on inside of my most of you may have seen it already, but there's a video on inside of my on my channel. It's called 863 pips in 12 hours. That's when I first got started with training people. A lot of people, they doubted me and they were like, nah, that's not real and this and that. So I had to show them. So I made that video to show people this is real. I can scalp. I know how to scalp. I can scalp. I know how to scalp. I can take $10 and turn it to $100 easily. Boom, easily. But that's not what I choose to do. I have to babysit the charts. That's stressful. When I could just focus on the perfect entry into the market, watch it go into the market. Watch it go into the money, 100 pips or so, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fall back. So that's what I wanted. That's what I'm working to get people at. Be more confident in their approach. Don't be too anxious about getting into the market. Just let the market come to you. When you realize that the conditions are met, you enter with confidence. You can't take it away from you. Your knowledge is power. They can't take that away from you. Do not be caught up in all of the misconceptions about Forex. A lot of people, they enter into the Forex market thinking that you trade on a minute chart, you trade on a 5-minute chart, you make it rich off of a minute and 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I'm gonna be rich. False. That's not true. They don't tell you that you have to continue with that always, to have repetition. Okay? Where you can take the same knowledge, learn a little bit more, apply it to a long-term. Your long-term objective is you make, instead of making 5 pips here, 2 pips there, 10 pips there, now you're making a couple hundred pips in one run, 500-600 pips in one day. I can teach you that. Very confidently, you can be taught. You have to be open for and receptive for or of knowledge. All right. So I just want to let you guys know, you're not dealing with someone who's just selling tickets just so it can sound good. I want you guys to understand the type of person that I am. I want you guys to be confident in your trading. My focus is to get people who are stuck on short-term trading, get that far out of your mind. Short-term trading, it's nothing more than a setup, okay? Get that far out of your mind. Do not stress yourself trying to make hundreds of dollars and having to sit in front of your computer doing it. You don't have to do that. You can pop open a trade and you can trade long-term. You don't have to watch your charts. You're basing your entry off the perfect entry strategy, and that's that. That's it. You don't have to sit there and watch the chart. Okay, I see that I'm going to watch the RSI, I'm going to watch the MACD, the Bollinger Bands, and I'm going to do this and do. You don't have to do that. I don't need all that stuff in my charts. I don't need all that. Do not be easily misled. Unfortunately, when the blind, because some people are blind, they do not know. They are an easy target for people like myself who might train. But no, I'll take it off and I'll let you know. No, we're not going to do that over here. I'm going to show you the proper way to do it. I'm not going to pull the wool over your eyes. I'm going to expose everything. We're going to let you know the proper way of doing it. And that's what keeps the So Darn Easy Forex movement afloat. That's how I continue to elevate, and that's where we're going. If you're ready to put away with just grabbing 5 or 10 pips out of the market, making 5 pips and giving 3 back all day long. It's time for you to learn. I have students who they tell me each and every day, look, I made 200-300 pips. Forget about 2 or 3 pips. It's time for you to make 200 or 300 pips. You know, how about that? Could you imagine opening up a trade and walking away from it and coming back a week later and you're 1,300 pips in the money? We're not talking about micro pips. We're talking about full pips. If you need help with understanding micro from full, then I have a video on that too. Matter of fact, if you join, there's a video in the back office in the members area. You know, I talk about that. That's more of a beginner's thing, but some people, they just don't know. So I want to let you guys know, get the proper understanding. Do not be easily misled. There are people out here, their whole goal is to keep you blind. Keep you blind. Put your head down, you act like you don't know, you don't hear nothing else, you have tunnel vision. No, I'm going to show you to have tunnel vision. You focus in on the eagle, you have the eagle's eye, and you see exactly what you look for the same thing all the time, and you have tunnel vision. You find that, you attack. Get your money, get out the market. Don't stick around too long. All right, real simple. So if you're ready for that type of training, you're ready to make money and not constantly make money and give it back. Today's your day. It's Friday. We're only an hour and a half, 2.5 hours away from the market shutting down for the weekend. You can get a part of this now. You have the whole weekend to watch over and look over the content that's in the members area. Great quality content. You think the information you're getting on YouTube is good. Wait till you come inside the members area. And information is by far better than anything that I could put online. And I don't put everything on YouTube. Some stuff is surface. I don't put that on YouTube. But a lot of people, they even like that. It's time for you to learn. Take your learning to a different level. This is knowledge that, yeah, you pay a little bit of money for it. But guess what? Knowledge is power. Once you are learning, you cannot be taken away from you. Get serious about it. Get serious. So if you're ready for that type of training and you're ready to, you know, have the blinders taken off in front of you, you're ready to see the market for what it is and not be caught up in the matrix, quote unquote. You know, if you're ready to unlearn a lot of the stuff all the stuff that they taught you, it's time for you to you know, hear it from the real, you know, from a real point of view. I can give you, you know, very simple. It's so simple. It's so simple and easy. It's so simple and easy. You know, I'm not gonna bore you guys too much. I'm just passionate about what I do, and I care about helping people out. So I can simply just trade and don't help nobody, but that's not where it is. I think that, and I know that, you know, as the more that I help people keep this thing going, it keeps it going. So my thing is to continue helping everyone. If I can help you, I know that plenty of people, they're not gonna reach out because of whatever feelings they might have about me, or just whatever it might be. People, they just watch things happen, and people just pass them by. So regardless of your situation, let the pride go, whatever it is. If you thought you knew something and you realize you don't know it, let the pride go. Because a year from now, you might be sitting in the same spot, wishing that you had taken advantage of it. All right. So if this message, if it sounds like, and it feels like I'm talking to you, if it feels like I'm in your face, then I am in your face. I am in your face, and it's time for you to do something about it. You want to get back at me? I'll see you on the inside. You guys have a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend. Let's get ready for Sunday's Open. Peace.
I got the keys. I got the keys. I got the keys. I got the keys. We go to court, we gon' plead the field. I know the judge, I'ma shoot him some chips. I got the keys. I got the keys.